Alberta's education system has been under intense scrutiny following months of public tension, political debate, and a recent province-wide teacher strike that disrupted families across the whole province. While unions continue to raise concerns over funding and compensation, many parents and taxpayers are also questioning accountability and outcomes from students. Against that backdrop, I put several questions to Alberta's Minister of Education, Demetrios Nicolaides, surrounding the broader state of Alberta schools. All right, do you believe that the ATA has become more of a political lobbying organization than a professional teaching body?
Well, they're certainly getting involved much more than I've seen in the past on political issues. I saw I think yesterday or the day before, President Schilling encouraging teachers to sign up as canvassers for the Alberta Fund Public Schools Citizens Initiative and looking to engage much more in policy conversations that are in areas that don't affect public education or publicly certified teachers. So certainly seeing them engage in a lot more different avenues more recently, for sure.
And will the government consider banning ideological symbols, including flags, from classrooms and school property?
I think it's absolutely important that we make sure that we're focusing on providing our kids with the strongest possible education. That is priority number one and must always remain priority number one. And I'm going to do everything that I can as minister to make sure it remains that way. That's why I brought Bill 6 forward to mandate universal literacy and numeracy screening so we can ensure we're focused on helping every kid learn how to read and succeed in math. Those are the fundamentals. That's what we need to stay focused on.
So will the government be banning ideological symbols in classrooms and in school property?
Well, we're going to be looking to institute any type of vehicle that we possibly can to make sure that our education system is focused on teaching our children and teaching them everything that they need to be able to succeed. That has to be the priority. And as well, making sure that students have the opportunity to voice their own views and perspectives as well, even if others disagree with them.
And has mass immigration increased class sizes faster than education can keep up with?
Yeah, there's no question the federal government has been completely irresponsible with immigration policies, not just my opinion. I know several other provinces have been feeling the pressure and the strain associated with unchecked immigration policies. That's putting a significant amount of strain on our education system, but we're going to step up to the challenge. That's why we're building and modernizing 130 schools, hiring more teachers and educational assistants to contend with it. But as the Premier mentioned, we do need to take more control over immigration policies.
What is the rationale behind government considering equalizing pay between new teachers and long-serving teachers with decades of experience?
Well, of course, we want to ensure there's a degree of harmonization between what teachers are being paid across the province, something, of course, that they've asked for and something that we were working towards in order to try and secure a deal during the collective bargaining phase. Of course, we weren't able to reach a negotiated settlement, but we still believe that was something we could move forward with.
Lastly, do you believe the ATA is independently negotiating, or is it operating under political influence by the NDP?
Well, I talk to teachers very regularly. I was just talking with a teacher and a constituent yesterday, and she was quite surprised about some of the things that I was telling her about how negotiations unfolded, things that the union leadership was coming to the table with and asking us for. For example, with the issue of the COVID shots, as something that they came and asked for. She was quite surprised that her union would come to the table and ask for something like that. So I do hear some of those concerns directly from teachers.
Well, we barely rested here on the grounds. If you want to see all of our footage, please head to rebelfieldreports.com, and that is where you can donate to help us keep bringing you footage on the ground and telling you the other side of the story. Stay strong and stay free. For Rebel News, I'm Angelica Toy.